So you guys had decided to go to the bar, and upon entering, it seemed as though you guys decided it wasn't a good idea to fight everybody. Um,
Tempting
and
though it may be.
after you guys had interrogated another red brand, and he was unable to give you what you thought as a satisfactory answer to how many there were. Um, so you guys decided to go to the red brand hideout where you knew it was, and you searched around the outside and found a secret entrance. You walked into a cave area and then headed down a hall, opened up a door where you guys saw three bugbears around a goblin, and the goblin immediately fainted.
Hmm. What happened to the goblin?
He just, as soon as you guys opened up the door, he fainted. So he is unconscious.
So he just like saw us and he fainted, or what?
Yeah, basically.
Oh, okay.
Trying to get things to load.
Oh, I guess I should roll that, shouldn't I?
I don't know what to do. What do you guys want to go guns a blazing, or
You think we
Are
could
the-
take 3 of them?
are these the same character as the boss in the cave, the goblin cave? It was a bugbear, right?
They were a bugbear, but it's a different one, I think, because they're
It'd be
dead.
similar. Yeah, it'd be kind
Yeah,
of
the
similar.
boss in the
I yeeted
they're
his
saying-
head into a pit. I remember.
No, but no.
You see
that,
Cole
but-
looking at his hands as he like ripped off the other bugbears.
creature.
How are you back? No, I'm sorry.
I'm just trying to think how tough that guy was.
I mean, I think we should be able to fairly okay handle them, but I don't know.
I mean, we can try to get
Is
here.
that what we're just kind of waiting on? Is like us? Oh, we have initiative already rolled, don't we?
Yeah, we have initiative rolled. I was just waiting
Okay.
for Scat
Justin.
Hammer.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for my computer to let me actually.
Because he is first to act whenever everything is
Oh,
loaded.
okay, that makes sense. I didn't know when I wrote what I rolled.
Yay,
So
okay.
18. Okay.
You already rolled initiative?
Yeah, I
we did
had you
last
guys roll
time.
initiative before.
If you hit game log in D&D Beyond, you can see what you rolled.
Okay.
Yeah, and 19.
Yeah, that's the one page I can't get to load for me.
Dang.
But you're at least in
Yeah, I can.
the game. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to move that while that's trying to load, we can roll for you, or I can.
Okay. Looks like it's loading finally.
Boy, if you roll bad, you blame him.
So we're gonna take these things on, huh?
Unless you have another idea. I mean, I can't. I would guess. I don't know.
My only thing is, like, when we did in the bar was we have those cloaks on. And when I remember talking to the guy said there was bugbears here. But he doesn't know. I don't know if did they not know if we're red brand or not. That's all I was saying in the chat.
Shit. Okay.
But
I
Justin,
mean, that makes.
Do
Yeah,
we see
that-
anything on the hallway up above Matthews and
Oh, sorry. Let me. You guys can see this now.
that's my only thing because I want to find a way.
There you
I'm not rushing my ass in there first. Sorry, guys.
go.
So,
Why not?
real quick, I'll just read this too. The barracks contains 4 roughly built wooden bunks with heaped up blankets and dirty dishes scattered about. A strong smell of unwashed bodies and rotten meat fills the air. 3 tall, furry humanoids are lounging around the mess, barking orders at a sad little goblin, and it beats itself for their amusement. Your sudden appearance causes the goblin to faint.
Okay.
You're
I'm
being mean.
moving here. Yeah, I'm gonna pull out my short bow and shoot at the one that's in front of Malin.
Okay. Did you get your thing to open or not?
Yeah, I got it finally.
Okay, so go ahead and roll.
I like this. More attacky.
13 misses.
Ooh.
I'm playing.
Yep, and then I'm gonna say right back here.
It is
Okay,
now. I gotta figure out which one. Oh, turn on nameplates. Turn on nameplate. That would probably help to do that. Okay. All right, so it's this one's turn. He's gonna head into the doorway and attack Angron.
What?
Well, you're right there.
You kicked the damn door open.
Yeah, you two were the ones who got the door. Let's see here. 12 to hit.
Oh, that misses.
All right. It is Matavius's turn.
Where am I even at? Behind. Okay. I mean, what am I? How far am I away? About 10 feet.
That's 10 feet. Yeah.
feet.
Do I have a range? Can I still shoot my longbow, or is that too close?
No, that's fine. As long as you're not in melee combat with them,
Okay.
you can
5
shoot it
feet.
without disadvantage. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure how close you had to be. All right, I'm just gonna take my longbow out and
Shoot the one straight in front of you, or the other one.
one that's in front of Malin. But do I have a clear shot, or is he in the way?
No, that's fine. You can shoot him.
Okay. Sorry.
The only
Like a
reason
cool
that would
shot through my
matter,
armpit.
I'd say the only reason that it might matter is if you roll a 1.
Oh, fuck. I mean, I rolled a 1 last time, so.
Yeah. But
All
that's
right.
just is a critical failure. That's all that means, and so
But not you personally.
17 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
9.
9. All right. He takes the hit. He's still up. He's still looking pretty healthy. But he does have an arrow sticking out of his right shoulder now. Let's see.
Do they speak English? Or common? Excuse me.
I mean, you can. Do you want to use a free action to try and speak to him?
No, I just want to know
Oh.
if we could get information later.
Most things speak common, and as I told you, bugbears are like a step above goblins, so they would also know goblin more than likely.
Oh, okay.
Bugbear C is gonna throw a javelin at Malin. 11 to hit.
That would miss.
All right. Go ahead, Malin.
Wait, you threw a javelin at me? Is that my next level? Damn it, that's next level. Fucking shit.
The get a dart or whatever.
Yeah, you no, you deflect it, and if I get it down to 0, I can catch it and throw it back.
Oh, excuse me.
If it's like a javelin or something, but yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and attack with my spear with the one right directly in front of me.
Okay, go
That'd
ahead.
be a
Roll damage.
17.
That does it.
Ooh, yeah.
9 points of damage.
Ooh,
He
yeah.
is now looking pretty messed up. He is
And then I will
definitely bloodied up.
use my bonus action, take an unarmed strike. Ooh, a 9 to
That
hit.
does not hit him.
And then I will end my turn.
This bugbear right in front of you is going to swing back at you, Malin. He's the one looking pretty fucked up. 22 to hit.
That hit.
Oh, Jesus.
That does hit.
Yeah.
11 damage.
Damn.
He swings with his morning star and connects, just really caving in your shoulder. Colt, your turn.
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast the furthest one back.
Okay, C.
C.
Okay.
As in cat. So,
As in, yes.
See.
all right.
See,
That's
so-
gonna be an 11 to hit.
That misses.
Ah,
Goes wide and hits the bed in the back, taking it off of its legs. So now it's on 3 legs. Anything else?
no, that's it.
Beldador, your turn.
Okay. Would we say that I can see the bugbear in front of Malon?
I would say you'd at least have to move one closer because they're
One
in a
closer.
doorway, and right now this doorway is kind of just blocked. I will also allow you to move through your party if you wanted to like get back next to Scatgram.
Yeah, I would have
I-
to risk a strike from that guy.
No, it would not. I'm not going to say it would be an attack of an attack of opportunity because he's in the doorway,
Okay.
and so he would be able to actually hit you. You wouldn't. That's moving here would not cause you to be in melee range of this guy because of the doorway.
Okay. So I'll go doop, 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 move back there. And then I will produce flame the guy right in front of Malon.
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit.
Spells. Oh, 9.
That misses.
Okay. And
Okay.
then as a bonus, Malon, are you injured? At all?
Yeah, he just took 11. He just took 11 hits
Yeah.
of points of damage.
Okay, then as a bonus action, I'm going to use Balm of the Summer Court to heal him for D6, and he'll get a bonus or a temp HP. So he'll gain 6 and a temp HP point.
All right.
Nice.
Angron, your turn then.
I have a question.
Yep.
Since this goblin dude's like right up in my face, do I get disadvantage on casting spells?
Yes, because you're not a warcaster. So you'd either, unless it's like a thunderclap or something, which is like a melee range spell, essentially. Let me see here. This is like your burning hands would not need to wouldn't I guess that's a save anyway. Like, but that wouldn't be affected by it at all.
I guess I'll just burning hands then.
But like your firebolt, because it's a ranged spell, would.
That's what I thought. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna cast
Okay.
burning hands.
All right. So I need to make was that a DC 13?
13 dexterity check. Yeah, they take 13 if they fail it, and
A succeeded. So the one in front of Malin succeeded. B, so the one in front of you failed. And the one in the back succeeded also. That was 13, so halved is 6.
yeah.
A succeeded. He is really, really beat up though. All right, so the one in front of you now is pretty bloodied up. The one in front of Malin is pretty much on its last limb, and then the one in the back is still looking pretty healthy.
Should we try and keep one alive?
And Scatgram, it is your turn.
Woohoo!
Also, I don't know if anybody wants to acknowledge what Davies just said.
I would say you need to say it on your mention it on your turn, kind of thing.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull out my bow again and shoot the one in front of Malin.
Okay. Go ahead and roll the
And
hit.
miss again. 'Cause I guarantee it's gonna happen.
That
Okay, or not.
hits.
You missed again. Look at that roll.
And he is dead.
Yeah.
All right, that one's dead. So is that all you have then?
Yeah, that's it.
All right. Bugbear B is not happy about that cone because that hurt a lot, so he's gonna swing it in. Oh fuck!
Someone gonna
Natural
die.
20.
Uh oh.
Nice knowing you.
Yeah, it could be.
You only have to double
Oh,
his health, right?
Yeah, so if he deals 28 points of damage, Angron is just dead on the spot. He did not. He did 18 points of damage.
ow.
Damn.
So Angron does fall to the ground,
Damn.
but he's still alive at least. So you'll be making
Damn.
death saving throws on your turn. That's all he's gonna do. Matavius, your turn.
Which the one in front of Angron is pretty hurt.
The one that was really hurt is dead. The one in front of Angron is bloodied up.
Okay, and then the bad guy is pretty okay.
He's pretty healthy still.
Okay. I'll shoot the guy in the healthier guy in the back.
Okay.
With my bow. 21.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
5.
That he takes 5 points of damage.
Jesus.
Is that it?
Someone just say Cheez-Its.
Hold on, I'm seeing. I don't know.
Oh, I just saw the thing that Sony bought Bungie.
Oh yeah, should have.
Sorry, I was looking at my bonus action. I don't have anything I can use yet.
You want to
yeah,
mention
that's it.
capturing one?
Okay. It is C's turn, so he's gonna walk up here and swing at Malin.
Rude.
22.
That's dope. That hits.
8 points of damage.
Ooh, good thing I got healed. I did my temp first, right?
Yep. So you lose your
Okay.
temp hit point, and then you'll lose 7 more. And then it is your turn.
Oh boy, this could be fun.
And it's your turn.
Go ahead and attack the one in front of me with my spear.
Okay.
11.
That misses.
Shit. I'm gonna use my unarmed strike.
Okay.
We're gonna hit with a 21.
All right, and roll damage.
Ooh, doing
you
max
s-
damage.
So
7.
you swing with your spear and miss, but come around with your fist and punch him in the face. He is looking pretty bloodied up now too. So they're both looking pretty bloody. Bugbear A is dead, so go ahead, Cole.
Second verse, same as the first. Eldritch Blast at C.
Okay. C is this one. Is that the one you wanted to hit, right?
Hold on, I was switching over.
Yeah. The one in
Um,
front. Which one did you? The one in front of you, or Malin or Angron? Because this is C.
Malin.
Okay, perfect. Just wanted to make sure.
All right. Let's see. That's
That hits.
21. All right. Little blasty blast. It's
And
gonna be 10.
You blast him to death. It connects with his head, and his head is just unrecognizable as a bugbear. Anything else you got?
That's all I got for now.
Felidor, your turn.
Okay. Let's see. What do I want to use? How many spell slots do I got 2 more open. I'm gonna use Produce Flame on the bugbear in front of Malone or Angron.
Okay. All right, go ahead.
I was gonna use Fairy Fire, but we pretty
That
much
hits.
annihilated most of them. All right, 1d8 damage, 1 damage. Well, I did something.
Woo! You singes for a little bit, and he's slightly annoyed. He's bloodied
Then
up, but slightly annoyed by the singe fur.
oh damn. So then as a bonus action, I'm gonna use Healing Word on Angron since he's down,
Okay. Go ahead.
and he regains 6 HP.
Ingrid, you heal for 6.
Yay! Yay!
Now it's Bugbear's turn. He attacks Angron.
No.
It's actually Angron's turn. It will take you half your movement to stand up.
Okay, I stand up, and then I cast Burning Hands.
Just gonna stay in the doorway.
Yep.
All right. Go ahead.
Hands.
Okay. So I need to make a DC 13, right?
Yeah, deck save.
Oh, goddammit. Sorry, I'm trying to pull out the dice log on everybody's character sheet so that way I switch between. All right. They have a. Oh, I guess I can do it this way. Rolls a 6, and he takes 10 points of damage. He is very, very hurt. He is almost on his leg. Then it is back to the top of the order. Scat, grab your turn.
Let's see. So is he distracted then by?
I mean, he's in the middle of combat, so I guess he's
So
distracted.
no.
As he
Well,
could
I'm looking
be.
at sneak attack. Don't need advantage on the attack roll if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet. That enemy isn't incapacitated, and I don't have disadvantage on the attack roll.
For just sneak attack. If you have advantage on it, you don't have advantage on this roll.
You don't need advantage on the attack roll. Is the second part of it.
If the enemy isn't incapacitated, and you don't have you don't need advantage on the attack roll if another enemy of the target. Oh, okay. 5 feet of it. Okay, yeah. So roll, and then you can use sneak attack.
Yeah, that's what I was.
I can tell you won't need to use that.
Well, I'm gonna shoot my bow again.
Yeah, if you hit him, he'll be dead because you have a +3. Okay. So you can roll damage. He has 3 health left though. All right. So you've killed all the bugbears, and now there's an unconscious goblin. What do you guys do?
I come up to the goblin and I shake him.
Okay. He slowly. It's gonna take a little bit for him to come around, but you shaking him kind of riles him up. While he's trying to wake him up, you guys do anything else?
Can we loot the body?
Anyone have any healing cantrips or?
I don't have cantrips, but I could use a spell for Cure Wounds.
Here, let me do the Cure Wounds, because for me it's a warlock spell. So,
Sorry.
So, walking around the room and looting the bodies, you see on one of them they have a belt pouch containing 33 silver pieces, and he has an eye patch that you believe would be that's made of black leather. It's set with some semi-precious stones that you think may be of some value. If you want to do, what kind of check would that be? I guess I would say a investigation check. You can try and get the value of it.
Of the eye patch?
Yeah. I mean, it would be like a DC 10.
You said investigation.
Yeah, if somebody wants to.
I'll go
I
ahead and
guess
roll one. I got a
say I know what
6.
Matavius was looking around. So,
At 12.
you think it'd be around
nice.
based on the stones and the leather, it'd be worth around 50 gold.
50 what?
50 gold pieces.
Oh, jeez.
So you found 33 on the guy. That eye patch worth 50 gold, and then you have an iron key.
Key.
Yep.
Did we look anywhere else in the room, or is that it?
I mean, you can continue to look around the room. Did you
I
want
don't
to?
know where. Yeah. What do we have to do for that? I just want
I
to.
mean, if you just want to say, I mean, you don't find anything. You just find the beds.
What's on them? Oh, okay.
Yeah, like there's just like shitty sheets and dirty dishes, heaped up blankets. It all smells really bad.
All right.
That's why I roll around the blankets and stuff like that a little bit.
Who is needing healing, real quick?
Malone, Posty over here.
Okay, I'll go over to Melon and cast Cure Wounds.
You also have
Uh,
another cure wounds. I could use some help.
Heal 7 points of damage.
Nice.
I could do cure wounds on somebody, but it's my last spell slot.
Yeah, that's my last pack spell slot, but we'll recharge it as soon as we take a short rest. So depends on how uneasy we're feeling, I guess.
Angron, I'll hit you with a cure wounds.
Nice.
Heal you for 7 damage, 7 points.
On the
I'm
topic of like
almost good to go again.
mentioning a short rest, I'm like, maybe we should finish venturing all of the bottom down here and then maybe take a short rest. What do you guys think?
You mean?
I
Like,
mean, I'm a little battered and bruised. I would love a rest, but like, I kind of want to know my environment first.
That makes sense.
I agree. Yeah.
you're talking about the cave?
Yeah, like just this bottom like level area here that we're on. So like, we kind of know the area that
I
the
gotcha.
cave area.
So go back out where we came. Yeah, that's fine.
All right, so slowly but surely the goblin does start coming around.
Oh yeah.
It is more or less conscious now. He seems pretty timid when he comes around, and immediately looks at you, just like, don't kill Droop, don't kill Droop, don't kill Droop.
I wasn't thinking about killing Droop. Just kind of want to know what you're doing down here, buddy.
The bugbears just make fun of me and make me do their stuff for them. I'm their entertainment.
Would you like to be liberated, Droop?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know what I would do.
Can you fight?
Well,
Droop doesn't fight. Droop runs.
Understand.
Droop, do you know your way around down here in this cavern?
Droop knows most of it.
You think you could be sort of a guide to us, and then we can figure out your life's next mission after we have
Droop can help. Droop knows. Next room. Red Brand like to play cards and dice.
And where's the next room?
Droop comes over and runs up to this door. And then he kind of points here.
That's great. Run up to the door. That's this door. Knock, knock, knock. How many are you know how
Does he
many
know
about
how
how many
many?
are in there? Yeah.
I don't know. Droop doesn't know how many. It's there's only one table,
Okay.
and they only use this for cards.
Are there other enemies?
So probably about
Uh,
4 to 6 people, I would guess, if it's like one
Droop,
table.
uh, Droop just knows Red Brand, and Glass Staff.
This is the wrong one.
There's a scary monster in the crevasse too.
Is there a crack under that door by chance?
Roll a d20 for me. Yeah, there's a crack. That's maybe about an inch.
I want to take the mirror from my thieves' toolkit and kind of shine it underneath there to see if I can see anything that's in that room.
Roll a perception check. With disadvantage because it's not a very big mirror. It's gonna be hard to see.
Is there a keyhole?
Ooh, that's a good
Um,
roll.
So what you can see from there is you see some wooden benches drawn against the east wall. They look to be draped in something. Immediately to the east, when you open the door, you can see some kegs of ale, and then you see one table in the back, and you can make out at least 2 pairs of feet around that table.
Looks like maybe 2 guys in there so far that can see, and plenty of ale for us if we take them out.
What if we start the ale on fire?
That ale is on fire.
Does beer or ale tend to light on fire easily? It usually takes a high
I say I don't
content
think I don't think it's that
alcohol.
high of proof of alcohol.
Well, dang. There goes my idea.
Droop, is
What
there
is that?
another way in that room?
Uh, Past the crevasse. Other
Past
hall in the
the
crevasse.
Past the what?
The giant hole in the ground where you guys did you guys not see it when you
Oh,
came in?
I don't see very well in the dark, so I didn't really notice it.
I see well in dark.
Just imagine him going, stupid little elf. Or stupid dragon. Sorry. I was thinking of myself. But I can see in the dark, so I won't say stupid elf. It's just a dragon.
Stupid dragon.
Well, we better
Oh.
make a decision quick.
I say we
Well,
go.
So you think there's 2 people in there?
I can see 2 sets of legs. But there might be more. When you play cards, you usually have more than 2.
Well, I mean, they might just be chilling 2 people. You know, maybe they have a bromance. I don't know. Oh,
Bad bromance.
anyone have like any like sneak attacks they could do on them to like maybe like hit the jump on them or one of them or something? Maybe they could sneak in there.
Not me. This time, I do not want to be the one opening the door.
Do
He made
we?
it sound like they were kind of farther back, so you'd have to sneak probably somewhat in.
Well,
I guess with your perception too, I forgot to mention that you can only see two sets of feet for certain, but you do hear them playing dice, and you can tell that based on their shouts and stuff, there's more than two.
Oh,
yeah, what he said.
Well, there's
Yeah.
more than two. This is
I said I could see two sets of feet, but I could hear multiple voices. I don't know how many exactly though.
oh, could be 10.
shit. Do we just try to bypass that room? Because we're kind of just here for the big bad guy, right? Because we thought that would break their spirit.
I think yeah. If we know there's enemies, I think we should avoid them for now.
Droop, how do we get up into the manor from here?
Why do you want to go to the manor?
For Flagstaff or staff.
We've got
Glassstaff
Yeah.
down here.
He's down here. Where at down here?
Playing cards.
North of the
Probably.
card room.
North of the card room. Is he normally like in there by himself? Do you know?
No. Black Spider gave one bugbear.
Oh, that's why there's 4 beds in here. Yeah, the bugbear, right? I don't know. Are we able to get there without disturbing the room where they're playing cards and dice?
How do you expect the goblin to
Yeah.
know that?
Past the crevasse. Go north there. Don't go over.
So
Go-
this way here. I kind
So
of
we don't go over the crevasse. We just go north.
point down
and
this
then in.
way.
He's like, he just says, "Follow me." And then he brings you over here.
I'm not going to be the first one in there.
I will. If I die, I die. Eat it, baby. So it'll be like right here. This is
Should we ask him
interesting.
what else is down here?
Ask away.
Feel free to.
Do you ask him?
Well, I just because I'm curious because we've passed and there's
Yeah,
like
crevasse.
you guys can you guys see in that the crack there's like stuff down there.
Down in the crevasse.
Well, he mentioned that there's a monster in the crevasse earlier,
Oh, okay.
right? He did
I don't
mention
know.
that.
Yeah, there's a monster.
Okay.
I guess as you guys get closer, you can see a little more into this room.
To see that red thing, I was just curious what it is.
Oh, down here?
In the crack.
I think that's just a. I think
body
that's just
Piece
more
of
of like
cloth
a
or something.
Fresh meat.
enhancement
Back
on the
the
map.
menu, boys.
Oh, okay.
So I asked him. So we just continue down here, and then there's a door, and then in that door, he's down there.
Door here. That's his workshop. He sleeps next to it.
And the door south goes into the gambling room there.
Yes.
Should I take some of my opinions, you think, and try jamming them so they can't open the door?
Probably a good idea.
Or opinions
Worth it.
in
I think
there?
it's
So
worth the try.
who's here strong enough to try to get them wedged in the rocks?
Not me. I'm a
must-
smart guy.
My muscles are for show, not strength. What?
All right, well,
I'll give it a go.
I can try, but
Oh, you're
I
trying to
think-
shove the pinions underneath the door so they can't open it from this way.
yeah.
Who here's strong? Nobody.
I'll let you make either a sleight of hand or a stealth check, and if somebody said they're gonna help, if somebody helps you, then you can make it with advantage.
I'll help.
Okay.
Mine's not very good.
So stealth or
So-
sleight of hand with the
So
advantage?
go ahead, sleight of hand or athletics, I should say. Athletics is going to be if you're just going to like brute force it, and if you're going to try and be just like try and be more precise with it. I'll say
More
that's
precise is what we're going with.
There you go.
Okay.
21.
Yeah, you get them lodged in there, and you feel like they're pretty well stuck in there. I mean, obviously, there's no way of knowing without trying to open the door yourself. But you feel like they're pretty sturdy and pretty well in there.
Okay. That was what, 2,
Oh
3?
yeah.
I guess you tell me how many you put in there.
Put 3 in there.
Put 3 in there. Okay.
There we go. That way, if they have to come, they have to take the long way. Guess the only thing now is to go in the room.
Just bust open the glass staff door.
I'm a little hurt. But I guess I can try.
So you're gonna.
We stealthily open it.
I mean, you guys just found an iron.
Do you want
key.
to?
Oh shit! We have a key.
I
Where's
guess
the
I
key?
will stealthily open it with a key.
Okay, you open the key. There, you open it. The key works.
A key.
Is that where everybody wants to be when we open the door?
We might as well.
Drew, back here. Drew, back here.
I'm gonna sit next to Angron because we're two
And-
spellcasters.
I was saying, you guys can go too wide on this. That's fine.
I'll go here.
The map doesn't do a great job of matching them.
I mean, I don't care. I'm a ranged guy, so. It
Okay,
doesn't
so
matter.
are you guys gonna just open up the door, or what's going on?
Can we try and do it super quiet?
Sure, make a stealth check. Who's in the front to open the door? Is what I should say. You're the one who's gonna have to make the stealth check.
Well, I made the stealth check. It's 21.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
perfect.
you feel like you're pretty quiet, and you open up the door. You peer in. The room appears to be a wizard's workshop. A rat scurries across the floor and takes refuge under a large work table set up with almabics, retorts, distillations, coils, and other alchemical devices. All of it stewing and bubbling away. Bookshelves are crowded with sheaves of parchment and strange-looking tomes.
I thought we were going in the other door.
No, you guys put pinions on the other door in order to make sure that the guys can't get out. That you know.
Oh.
Yeah.
Can I do an Arcana check to see if I sense any magical wards or anything?
Do you have detect magic?
No.
I don't know that an Arcana check would. I think you'd have to see if there is any magical stuff. You'd have to to just actually check it.
I'll cast detect. I'll cast detect magic on that case.
Okay.
I can do that with my Eldritch Sight. It's one of my invocations, so I can cast it without expending a spell shot or using
Are we
components.
moving into the room or how are we doing? I'm just
You
curious.
probably want to do that before you enter the room.
Okay.
See if there's traps or anything going on.
So as you guys when you cast it, you don't really notice anything that pops out as magical itself. Um, it's I mean, like the potions and stuff, like to the extent that these would have magical effects, um, would be there, but it's more of just like an alchemical and like a research station. Like he's researching something and trying to uh, create a particular um, potion or create some potions.
Doke. Fellows, looking around here, there's nothing particularly unexpected. It's just reagents and potions and various other alchemical accoutrement. No hidden drawers, no magical items, nothing that's jumping out at me as particularly magical. So nothing. What you guys can see is basically what I can see. So guess we can do with that what we will.
Is there a door in this room? Is this the door?
Yeah, that's the door.
Okay.
And you do see the rat start to scurry around the room a little bit.
Can I shoot a firebolt at it?
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit.
12.
Okay, that hits.
Suck on 3 fire damage, rat.
And you do see the rat heals over and then disappears.
He disappears?
Yeah.
Oh, that's odd. That was odd, right?
No.
Dang.
Weird.
But mice don't just poof away for you all the time. Weird.
Can I make out what he's trying to make with the potion here? Whether or not it's like a poison or a potion.
Are you proficient in Arcana? This is where Arcana would be useful if you're
No.
okay. So I guess I'll just say this: if you are, it looks like there's a couple of you that are proficient in Arcana.
Can I roll? Let's do
Based
it.
on no, just because you are proficient, you can tell.
Oh.
It looks like these are set up to brew potions of invisibility. But right
Uh-oh.
now, he has not been able to succeed.
Well, thank Jesus. Last thing we need is invisible bugbears.
Wait, can any of you make the invisibility potions? Then we can be invisible.
I don't think so. Not me, anyways.
Oh, dude, I don't know anything about potions. I'm a druid.
So what are you guys doing?
Let's open this door. He said the dude sleeps next to here, so maybe it's that dude. I think it's a good idea. Might as well.
Okay, open it up then.
Can I attempt to stealth open
I
the door?
mean, I'm not gonna be in front.
Sure. Go ahead and roll stealth.
15.
Okay. You do open it up, where you see a bugbear. So the walls of the bedchamber are covered with drapes and scarlet cloth. The furnishings include a small writing desk with matching chair, a comfortable-looking bed, and a wooden chest at the foot of the bed. Sitting at the desk is a short, dark-bearded human male in robes, studying a tome. He wears a princely mantle of ermine. A beautiful glass staff leans against the chair within easy reach. A bugbear stands guard near.
One of our party members disappeared.
Ooh.
What happened?
One of our party members disappeared.
Well, Troop is following.
No, I'm talking about the icons on there. I see.
No, there's
see.
There's
Nobody there.
6 of us, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
6.
Now you're gone.
There, now I see. Now.
What do you guys have not been seen so far? So, what do you guys do? I guess I should do this to make sure. Okay.
Well, we don't have much time to act, so
Do we just run in and be ready to attack and see what happens? Maybe he gives himself up.
well, I think this is the time I'd have an advantage, correct?
I mean, right now they don't notice you, so
You have a cool stealth attack or something?
I could sneak attack. But then I gotta get in there or shoot my bow from here.
Hey, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Enjoy the crocheting.
I'm
and
more than
woodworking.
fine with you doing that to start like combat. I don't have anything that I can like really do other than walk up and punch him. So
Alright, I want to notch an arrow at the bugbear.
okay. So you guys will all have
Yeah.
a attack of
Nobody
opportunity.
said anything about
So
my
because
40K name
this is
now.
a surprise round. So if you want to go ahead and attack, you can roll an attack at the bugbear.
Okay.
But everybody go ahead and roll initiative too.
Oh.
You guys will get a your short bow misses. You guys all will get a round, which is good right now because all right, there's
Goodness.
some didn't roll shit.
Oh shit.
All right.
there you
One
My
person.
initiative's terrible.
this. Oh, there you go. Oh, you rolled that. Okay, Scatgram rolled the wrong initiative. Oh no, never mind. He hadn't rolled. It
go.
was
I hadn't
Felidor.
rolled. I rolled my short bow first.
No, I saw 2. I thought you had rolled right away because I saw Felidor and Angron both rolled a 3 and a 2. All right, you shot your short bow and you missed. Just because it's initiative order, Cole, you can take your action next if you would like.
I'd like to hold on. I was muted for a minute. I needed to make sure I wasn't still. I would like to aim my Eldritch Blast at the dude. Is that
glass?
doable?
Yeah. At the guy who has a glass staff next to him.
Exactly.
You are unsure of what his name is.
I have some assumptions about what his name is, but you know, when you assume, you know what they say. So, anywho's, let me roll. That's going to be a 24 to hit.
That hits.
All right, come on, high roll. 10 damage.
Okay. Now it'll be Malin.
I
Surprise!
guess I'll throw a dart at the bugbear.
At the bugbear.
Yeah,
Okay.
11.
That misses. Matavius.
I'm gonna shoot an arrow at glass staff.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, great.
That misses. You actually get it. Yeah, I won't have anything too bad happen. So you just significantly miss. And Felidor, your turn.
I'm gonna use wild
That's roll.
shape and turn into a wolf.
Okay.
I don't have any other spells left, so I'm just gonna turn into a wolf and do some melee damage.
Here you go.
Yay!
Let's give you. You should have control of that now. That is you. I'm gonna move you off the board.
Okay.
Um,
I pulled up the wolf stats in D&D Beyond too.
Okay,
So
perfect. Andron, your turn.
I'm going to use the Tides of Chaos to get an advantage on my attack roll.
Okay.
I'm gonna. Is an 18 or a 20 hit?
Both of those would hit. DM can have you roll on the Wild Magic Search table. Oh, okay. So I can give this back to you if I want by making you roll on the table. If I read that right. We'll go ahead and roll damage. Those hit. This is at glass staff, right?
It's at the bugbear.
Okay, this is at the bugbear.
Yo, Dynex Neptuno. Thanks for
Matavius's arrow flies past.
That's awesome, man. Thank you.
Glass staff and alerts him to your guys'
man
presence.
or woman or
and so
whatever your pronouns are.
Is actually going to get to take a turn in the surprise round because of that.
boo. Or I'm a wolf, so
so he grabs his staff and then immediately just turns and shoots magic missiles at the first person he sees who's Scatgram.
magic missiles into the darkness.
And so you take. Now, I'll let you tell me how you want me to do this, because people do it different ways. Or I'll let the group decide for magic missiles how you want it done. Do you want me to roll 3d4? Or do you want me to roll 1d4? And that is the damage for each missile.
Probably
How would you
better
guys
if you
like me to do that?
rolled for each missile.
Each missile? Okay. That's how I like to do it too, but people prefer it different ways. Okay.
I'm fine
so
with
he's going to roll. And that is 11 points of damage. And now we are out of the surprise round.
Ow.
And go ahead.
Okay, I'm going to limp back a little bit here and try notching another arrow at that bugbear.
Okay. That hits
For 8.
Okay. He takes 8 and he is bloodied up. It is Cole's turn.
Eldritch Blast Glass Staff.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
That's going to be a dirty 20.
That'll hit. Roll damage.
Damage is 8.
Glassstaff is looking really, really beat up. He is not in a good shape right now. It would be the bugbear's turn. Or I guess you didn't have anything else, Cole?
Nope.
Okay, so the bugbear's going to come up to the door and he's going to attack Malin, the first person he sees. He rolls.
Scatgram, are you running?
Yeah, I am.
He he rolls a 1, and so he swings, and he actually lets go of his Morning Star as he's swinging, and it flies past Matavius and Scatgram, missing them both. And then it's Malin's turn.
I'm just going to go ahead and attack him with my spear. Oh, it was so close. 24.
That does hit.
I would
He's
hope so.
about to get the business end
Oh,
of
what
that.
bullshit! 4 damage.
All right, he takes 4 damage and he is not looking good.
I'll
Anything
use my
else?
bonus action to do my unarmed strike. Ooh, nice.
That
22
that also hits.
with 6 points of damage.
He looks to be on his last leg. Matavius, your turn.
Let me do. I'm looking at my. So with my melee attacks, can you? Since I have a bonus action, can I do one attack to the bugbear, and then if it succeeds, go next and do another attack?
Bonus it sorry, let me check your character real quick. So you're saying for what one?
For my 2-weapon fighting.
2-weapon fighting, I believe, is melee only. So
I know.
if you want to, yeah, if you go and go into melee range, attack the bugbear, kill him, then you can move more and then attack Glassstaff. Yes. With your bonus action.
And you said they're both almost dead.
They are both very hurt. Yes, they're both pretty close to dead.
And we're all still good. Nobody's like hurt. Okay.
Define hurt.
Shoot.
Droop is fine. Droop is fine.
That's fine. All right, I'm just gonna shoot my longbow at Glassstaff. I think.
Okay. Go ahead.
Can I do non-lethal damage, or is that a thing that we were talking about last week?
Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead. You're doing non-lethal.
Pelador, you're typing so loud.
19.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Sorry, it's my mechanical keyboard.
All right. He goes unconscious.
Who, the bugbear?
No,
Sorry.
the glass staff.
Okay.
And now it's Felidor's turn.
I'm gonna run up to the bugbear
Okay.
and use bite.
All right.
Which is a +4 to hit, so I'll roll my d20 for it.
Go for the dick. Go for the dick.
So I roll.
That's gonna hit.
Yeah, it'd be a 23, and then it is 2d4 plus 2 piercing damage.
He is dead.
Oh. Well,
I mean, you can roll your damage. It's fine, but 2d4. The minimum you can do is 2 damage, which is what his life was at. So.
I dealt 7 damage.
He is still dead.
Yeah.
All right. So you have Glassstaff unconscious on the ground. What do you guys do?
Loot
I
that
am up.
shit.
I'm going to change back into my wood elf form.
I'm
Okay.
gonna come
I know
over
where
here.
Scatgram's going right for that chest. So
I would like to tie him up and remove his staff from him and make sure
yeah,
it's
for
at
sure.
the furthest point that it can be from him.
Can
Okay.
I have the glass staff from Glassstaff?
I mean, if he's unconscious, if you want to take it.
Oh yeah, I'm taking that staff.
You come to find out, it is just a glass staff.
That's cool. It can be my sweet new cane that I used to walk around with.
Jane,
Let me see. I don't know that I have it because I don't.
You wouldn't part an old man with his walking stick, would you?
walking stick. You wouldn't part a man with his walking stick.
Okay,
See
so
up there? There's a sign that
so
says staff allowed.
it's a staff of defense. But I don't have that unlocked yet because I don't own this module on D&D Beyond. But if you want to put a custom item in, add a custom item and a staff of defense, I will tell you what it. I will just type out what it does to you, and then go ahead and let me know what else you guys are doing.
We all look around the room and see what's
Okay,
all
you're just looting the room. Okay, so
there too.
At the foot of Iron's bed is a sturdy, unlocked wooden chest holding the best pickings of the Red Brand loot over the last 2 months. It contains 180 silver pieces, 130 gold pieces, a silk pouch containing 5 uh, carnelians, or carnelians. I don't know how to say it. Carnelians. It's like a gem worth, which go for about 10 gold apiece. 2 peardots, which go for about 15 gold apiece. 1 pearl worth about 100 gold. It also contains uh, two magic scrolls: a scroll of charm person and a scroll of fireball.
Apparently, the second time you said carnelian, that was right.
It's like an orange gem, I think.
Okay.
Uh,
Nothing else in the room.
Hold on 1 second.
I want to tie Glass Staff up with some of my rope and have his head sitting against his desk with his feet having extra rope hanging off the edge of it that I hold on to.
Okay, so you're tying him to the bed?
No, he's tied up next to it. I want the rope around his arms to his sides, but having him sit up against the desk, but and also have his feet tied as well with the rest of the rope, with extra for me to hold on to that so I could drag him if I want to.
What?
Did anyone get a chance to write all that down? I kind of missed some of it.
Yeah, I'll repeat it here 1 second. Sorry, I'm typing this out for
You're fine.
Andron.
Just gets this magical fancy staff now.
Fancy
Hey man, I
stuff.
just wanted a sweet walking stick, but now I
And
got a
I'll
sweet
let you
staff.
guys all know what this does too in a minute. But I'm just typing it out so that way you can add it into the custom item.
We try and figure out maybe what else is in this building. Pick them up, maybe.
I mean, we could probably just parade them around and be like, we beat your leader. Now disperse. Get out of here.
Drag them around.
I'm just thinking now. I don't know which way that door opened. That I put my things in front of. So for all I know, that door opens inward.
So, so the staff of defense is a slender, hollow staff made of glass, yet as strong as oak. Weighs 3 pounds and must be attuned to in order to gain the benefits and cast its spells. Which is takes 10 minutes, I think, or no, attuning takes an hour, so it takes a short rest to focus on the item itself. But while holding the staff, you have a +1 to your armor class. The staff has 10 charges, which are used to fuel the spells within. With the staff in hand, you could use your actions to cast one of the following spells from the staff if the spell is on your class's spell list. Mage armor for 1 charge or shield for 2 charges. No components are required. The staff regains 1d6 plus 4 expended charges each day at dawn. If you expend the last charge, roll a d20 on a 1. The staff is shattered into shreds. So you guys were looking around and you found 100 and I can type that out too. 180 gold pieces or silver pieces. 130 gold pieces, 5 Carnlians worth 10 GP each, 2 Pure Dot worth 15 GP each, and 1 Pearl worth 100 GP. And then you found scroll of charm, person, and scroll of fireball. Okay. And you do look around on this desk, and you do see some notes, including one. Who all was looking around?
I was busy tying them up.
I think everybody
Okay.
was looking. I was looking around.
Okay. So then, Batavius, in your while you were looking around, you go up to the desk to look around there too. You find in a stack of papers on there. You see one that says Lord Albrecht. My spies in Neverwinter tell me that the strangers are due to arrive in Phandalin. They could be working for the dwarves. Capture them if you can, kill them if you must, but don't allow them Don't allow them to upset our plans. See that any dwarven maps in your possessions are delivered to me with haste. I'm counting on you. Don't disappoint me. And then it's signed as the Black Spider.
The black spider.
Ooh.
You guys do anything else?
We already searched everything. Is that good?
Need to wake him up.
Let me double check here. What do you need? What's everybody's passive perception?
13.
I think a couple of you guys have 15 or 16. So
Nope.
Malin.
Yeah, I have 15.
And Felidor. You guys notice up here that there is like a brick that looks out of place.
I'll go.
Hey guys, there's this brick out of place over here. Rassie's walking over to it.
I'll go over and see if I can move it, like remove it.
Okay. You guys do you move it, and it reveals a secret passage.
What?
Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel.
What's the goblin's name?
Droop.
Do we ask Droop if he knows where this goes?
Does
Does he know where it goes?
Droop thinks it goes to the front. Do you want me to go first?
Yes.
All right. So Droop goes down, and he just keeps walking. And do you guys follow?
I'm following Drew.
Sure,
Yes.
let's follow.
Okay.
I'm gonna drag quarterstaff behind me.
What are we doing with the wizard?
Yeah, he just said he's dragging him.
Oh, he's dragging him. Nice.
Sure. Let's roll down.
So if you did, whoever followed him will come into this room over here that he's at now. At the bottom, right hand side of the map.
Let's see. Angron followed. Come on, Angron.
I had to figure out where the thing was.
Okay.
Skecker, what's your drag weight?
Where the hell did I see that at?
I don't remember where it's at.
He's a very strong goblin. He can drag anything he wants.
Yeah, I have to look it up. I know there's a certain amount, but we'll say that you guys are all working together to take him anyway.
Yeah, I'll give him a hand if we need that. I'll
Yeah.
I'll go. Up to twice my carrying capacity or 30 times my strength score.
Okay. So
So I can drag about 360 pounds.
yeah, you're good. So you guys get there to the secret passage. It opens up into 15 feet above the large cellar. The stone steps descending to the floor. So this is if you're walking in from this side over here. The stone steps descend to the floor on 2 short flights. Another door stands beneath the stairs to the north. A large stone cistern occupies the western part of the room. The walls are lined with kegs and barrels.
No enemies.
Nope.
All right. Shoot. Should we just look around?
Should we wake him anytime, or we just?
Do we ask Droop what this place is? Maybe he knows. Droop, what is this place?
The cellar. This is the main entrance.
Oh, so if we go up,
the barracks is right through that door. And he
Ah.
points to the door that you're standing by.
Wait, how did we get down here?
Secret
Where did we
passage?
go? Where did we come in from?
You guys came in from a secret passage on the outside.
So
So
over
from
here is the barracks, and then what's over here?
This is the exit to the place. Like if you had come down like the regular way. Like if you had come in through the top of the manor, you would have come down here.
Oh.
What other rooms are in this place? Like, what else is in this place?
Some prisoners. The armory. The crypts.
Are there currently any prisoners being held?
He comes up and like grabs your face. No, just knowing what you had said earlier about like not being able to know what the crevasse is. He looks at you like, Droop said, "They're prisoners down here," and then he jumps back down.
I didn't know if you meant like there's a place where prisoners go, or if there's actual prisoners here. I'm gonna say some swears at him in Goblin because I'm irritated.
I'm gonna rummage through these kegs and barrels while you guys are messing with them.
Well, Droop, after we get done searching this room, can you take us to where the prisoners are being held?
Droop can lead the way.
Sounds good to me.
Deal.
How what are you doing to like search through them? I guess. Are you like how thorough are you being?
I'm gonna like pop the tops off of them if I can and see what's inside.
All right, you pop the top off of one of them, and you see that it's just salted pork, beef, flour, sugar, apples, just kind of food.
I'm gonna take an apple.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything in there I could eat right now to get some health?
There's not.
How deep is this water?
It's a rectangle reservoir. It's clean and filled with cold, fresh water. It's about 10 feet deep, with a rim 2 feet higher than the surrounding floor. So the bottom of the cistern is about 8 feet below the floor. Uh, Drain pipes from the roof of the old manor above fill it with water.
I know how we can wake the wizard.
Wait, are you saying that it's 8 feet down until you hit the water, or
No, it's like a fountain, and so it's like is the best way to put it. So that like the lip is like 2 foot, and then the water is 8 foot deep. So it's a total of like 10 feet down. If that makes sense.
Gotcha.
Does anybody know how I can add just like a random item to my inventory? Because I want to add this apple in here.
It's a custom item. So you'd go to your inventory, manage items, and then put custom
Oh,
item, add custom
okay.
item. Angron, make a perception check for me. What's because your passive isn't. Okay, yeah, make a perception check for me.
I got 16,
Okay.
boss.
You do notice a waterproof satchel hangs from a submerged rope attached to the south wall of the cistern, about 2 feet below the surface of the water.
So like over here.
On the south side, yeah.
Can I grab it?
Yeah. Uh, yeah. So, yeah, you find it. And are you pulling it up then?
Yeah, I want to see what's inside it.
Okay. It's a waterproof satchel that contains a potion of healing, a potion of invisibility,
Ooh.
50 gold pieces, and a clean set of ordinary travel clothing.
Potion of healing, potion of invisibility, 50 gold pieces, clean travel clothes, and what was the last one?
That was it. 50 gold, a set of clean, ordinary traveling clothing, healing potion, invisibility potion, and 50 gold pieces.
I'm going to take the potion of healing and hand it to Malon.
Okay.
Posty. Whatever his name is. Here you go,
Malin,
Posty.
you can add a potion of healing to your inventory.
Does anybody want this potion of invisibility?
Droop once.
Should we give it to Droop?
Probably not.
I imagine Droop's like jumping up and down and kind of waving.
I
No.
think you should probably give it to the ranger or the rogue. They seem the most like we should give them a potion of invisibility.
I would say that Skakram probably could benefit from that, being a sneaky fella.
They can do a lot of sneak attack from invisible.
I'm gonna bend down to Droop and be like, Droop, would you like some clean clothes?
Droop will take.
Alright, I'm gonna give the clean clothes to Droop. And then I'm gonna
He immediately takes off his other clothes and starts putting them on. But as he's putting them on, you can tell that like they're meant for a human and he's a goblin. So it's just like the arms are like long sleeves and like he's flailing his arms in the long sleeves and like the pants are like twice the size of his length of his legs.
I'm gonna give it some
And he's
thumbs
just
up
like-
and be like, looks good, buddy.
Droop fashionista.
So I'm gonna give the potion to Skakram then. I think we probably benefit from it the most.
That really makes me wish I would have taken the druidic stupid cantrip so I can make him a flower. Damn it.
It's like prestidigitation or whatever.
No, there's like druid arts or whatever where I can like make plants grow and flowers bloom and stuff like that.
I assume we're doing like all the money divvying later.
Yeah, that's what I was figuring too.
Okay.
I have
So,
it all kept track of.
so I got
Oh, Drew.
potion of healing, potion of invisibility, and the clean travel clothes all divvied out. So all that's left is the 50 gold pieces. Wherever we get to a
Just add
place
all
where
this
we
stuff later.
feel safe.
I mean,
Since
they
we're
don't
waiting for
know-
the
I mean, are you guys gonna? I mean, he is unconscious, like coma unconscious. In order to get him to come back, you're either gonna have to take him back to town or use a healing spell on him. Like he's not gonna like come around eventually as it is. Like I'm assuming you guys are just doing just enough to keep him alive. But otherwise you guys are going to have to actually bring him back to consciousness. But you guys can continue to carry him around and like set him down or whatever.
I said we loot the place first.
I mean, the barracks are in the other room, so I don't think we really want to go in there right now. Like, the healers are all tapped out on their spell slots, and I only have one wild shape left before I have to take a rest.
little bit of combat is all that I have left. Little combat. No
Maybe we
more big
should-
combat.
I've taken quite a bit of damage myself. Like,
I
Maybe we
could
should-
use my healing hands on him. That'd just hit him for 2 hit points. I'd still have a little bit of healing left that I could give to folks if we
What if
need
we
to
took
wake him up.
What if we took him back to town and let the townspeople deal with him?
I'd be in favor of that.
Like I guess the thing is what do we need to know? Like what's our end goal here with him? To just get the red brand out of the town, right? Kind of?
That's a fair question. I'd say that's our primary because we do probably want to find out a little bit about the black spider, but we found out, pretty much the key element is that he's been directing this Glassstaff fella. They've been trying to get involved in Phandalin, and they've got some sort of arrangement with presumably that map we found in the canister on our way into that cavern yesterday. So
Point of note: you didn't find the map; you found the map case.
the map
They had
case.
taken the map out.
So I guess the question is a question we could ask him is where's the map? Show him the case. Where's the map? Answer us, or we'll knock. We'll do
I'm
what we
just
we
cut his head
didn't get a
off.
chance to do in the other
Yeah,
room.
I'm just thinking if we bring him to like the townspeople or we bring him where there's more people, when we wake him up and he goes, "Hey, friends, come attack these guys." It's not just us defending. You know, maybe we have at least one more person helping us defend.
We could
I'm
also
just worried. I'm just worried if we wake him up here, he's just gonna start screaming, and if he does death screams, people are gonna come, running.
if we
And
take
can
them back
also-
to
comes
town,
off.
townsfolk can also use them to negotiate, or as like a prisoner and negotiate, these guys leaving them alone and shit.
Yeah, like the term. Yeah, they can get their terms. Yeah.
Does Droop know how many more people are in this castle? Or manor, or whatever it is?
Droop, not sure. People come and go.
Sorry if they're coming.
Is there any treasure left?
Uh,
I think the only thing that they mention is an armory that we haven't been to.
Droop,
But I
Droop,
would.
Droop knows Red Brand keep money on them.
Money on the.
I think Droop thinks Crevasse Monster hides something.
Oh.
Hey Droop, would you want to come to town with us and then come back later and show us around some more?
Droop helps. Droop help.
I'll even get your clothes tailored to fit you better.
He kind of flails his arm around a little bit, and you see him flapping. He's like, "Perfect fit."
Do we try and save the prisoners that are here?
Well, I
We're
mean,
back.
right now we're pretty tapped out as far as like the casters and stuff. At least I am. I
We're also
literally,
carrying an additional body with us.
I'm
Yeah.
dragging him up the stairs, just watching his head tink, 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 tink up each one of them.
Like, just imagine if we got into a fight with somebody and they healed him and untied him somehow. Not saying that would happen, but like that probably wouldn't be good.
It's not saying it wouldn't happen, but it could happen. And I have his staff now.
Look,
so he's
there he
probably
is
pretty
now.
mad.
Oh. I mean, we can always come back later for him, right? For the prisoners.
I mean, we can always, go back out, turn him over to the townsfolk, take a rest and come back. Because I mean, unless we want to like
Well,
rest here.
as we go through here too, we have his staff, and Gronk can show that we defeated them. Get them to stand down if they do try to do anything.
I guess
Well,
we could try that too.
do we maybe want to take a short rest here in this room and then decide? Because if we take a short rest, that'll at least get me back some of my spells and stuff.
A short rest would help me as well, but
uh, Droop, like kind of like looks around and he comes over to you and points to the door and he's like, some red braid in there,
mm,
and he points to the door.
Yeah, man. Do you want to take a short rest right next to the enemy?
Or I
It's
mean,
whatever, I don't
we
care.
could go back to where we beat up the bugbear and our prisoner and rest in his chamber. I doubt anyone's going to go investigate into his chamber.
Prisoner, Droop Helper.
I
But not Droop, but the other guy we took prisoner.
I've got a I guess a third or fourth option. We murder Glassstaff. We take him off the board. We steal his staff, take it to the bar where all of them were hanging out. Said, "This is what you get for for following a loser." Smash the Glassstaff in front of him, and word on the street was that Glassstaff was the only thing keeping them all together. And we show that he's been defeated. Maybe even bring his head if we need to, but I think the staff and a gesture would be enough. Red brands are
I
scattered to
don't
the
know if
wind.
we
And
need to destroy the staff. It looks pretty nice.
all right. So we bring his head. We bring his head in front of everybody and show him, hey, here's what I hate to be the merciless one here, but to me, that seems the most straightforward answer. And then we've got all the time in the world to meander through here and find what intelligence. I don't think he's gonna. Frankly, I don't think he's gonna tell us much. If anyone's got the right questions to ask or the information that they're curious about that's not coming to my mind, then by all means, I'll heal him up. We'll interrogate him, and all this. But I also just want to make the case for maybe he's more trouble than he's worth.
I unsheath my short sword and hold it over his neck.
I feel like maybe we should ask him some questions before we decide to chop his head off. That's just me.
Right. Oh, no. I don't mean to. I'm stumped as to what useful information he has, but that might be the limits of my imagination. If anybody has something he wants to talk, say the word. I'll revive him, and we can give him what for. But
I imagine he probably has more information on this Black Spider character.
all right.
Because that
I give us more
he's
information.
basically the lower middle management sort of person.
All right, then I vote we do that before we take our rest. Personally. If anyone's got a case, and the to make for the opposite, we rest and then interrogate him. I'm fine with that too.
I'm
I'm
down
not
to
opposed.
take it into the town, to the inn. We hand them over to the townspeople. We go rest in beds, which are nice,
That does sound
they're
nice.
comfy. Come back here, and maybe the townspeople need us to help, spread the word that he's done for. Come back here with that information, then we sweep through here and we finish looting. Or we just go there, rest an hour, and we rest where we can drink a beer, maybe, and not be in a spot where the enemy's next door or right down the hall, or
If you want to drink a beer, we got barrels of ale over here.
where an enemy isn't down the hall.
I like the going back to town and taking the prisoner with us idea. Because you don't know if he's going to start like screaming and alerting other
How
people.
about
Or
should we just go for a vote then? It was quick
Sure.
and easy. How many people are just taking back to town now?
I
2,
I
3.
Well,
Oh,
I'm gonna abstain for
yes.
this. I don't have a particular preference, to be perfectly frank. So
Well,
Just
that's the
thinking if we're
case, then
already here,
3
we might
would
as well
win.
get done with it. We can take a short rest here and just finish the banner. That's what I think, but that doesn't matter.
So we have one for short rest and continuing on. Anyone else for short rest and continuing on?
I'm
mean,
fine with whatever.
So to
sounds
clarify,
back in town
it
and
sounds like we've got 3 options here. 1, short rest here and take them into town. 2, take them into town and then short rest. Or 3, kill them here. Is that correct? Am I missing an option?
I think one of us wanted to get him awake and try and get information.
I mean, if it's 3 and there's 6 of us, that's the option that's going to win if you guys don't agree all on one other option. Correct?
Yeah, I suppose that's how the numbers work out.
I'm just trying to speed this along. Like that's how
Right.
that's that. Unless we have a different option, we're going to town. Like
I
unless you 3 agree on a different option, we're going to town.
yeah, I'll agree to go to town. I don't have a problem with that. So let's take them into town. See what they'll have.
I
They have
don't
to
want
say
to.
about it.
I don't want to. Like we're at a point where like that's the only other thing.
Let's
So
go,
take 'em
group.
to town.
I slowly sheath my sword. Kind of look at you all.
So everybody's headed to. You guys are going to go to town.
yeah.
Indeed.
All right. So you guys are back over by the castle, back in town.
He always a goblin friend.
I'm not going to copy paste him over. He's with you guys though.
Okay. Does he know any songs?
Why are you such friends with him, but yet you were so against Scatram?
Maybe I'm warming up the goblins. Ever think of that?
It's called character
Interesting.
development. Come on.
Some personal growth there.
Just interested. Like I didn't know if you maybe have like preferences towards certain goblins.
Are
Oh,
you
no.
guys?
Scatgram looks
Uh,
sneaky.
Are you guys headed back to the inn then, or where are you guys
Yeah.
headed with them?
Yeah, let's go back to the inn.
I would say to the end because that's where we kind of talked to that lady about all this in the first time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, that was
okay.
where you found one of them.
Where's the end?
There were,
I want to be in the middle of everybody, dragging his ass.
well, it's right downtown, so it's like yeah.
Well, just in case someone pops out somewhere,
Yeah.
seeing a convoy carrying their leader.
Going
Um,
downtown.
As you're carrying him through the streets of the town, you just hear the town people going, "Yay!" No, and then there's a parade.
So is your goal then to find like the people who were that you had talked to that wanted stuff done, or is it just like you're just gonna sit at the end and be like, I hope people show up?
Well, I'm gonna at least notify the lady that I talked to because we kind of mentioned. I didn't have such a great conversation with her about doing this, but I know I talked to her about this and that she wanted this done. So I'm going to mention to her, "Hey, we've taken out him.
Okay.
Gather your, you know, maybe notify the council, like town council. I don't know. I know there's a head person, but I don't know if there's like town elders or something that would
Yeah.
want to. So I would notify the innkeeper to like assemble the proper people.
I think it was you were talking to the person who was by the stairs, right? Which was like the
Innkeeper's
innkeeper's
wife, I
wife.
believe,
Yeah. Okay.
because I just talked to her before we went
So
upstairs.
basically, you're gonna go there and try and to try and spread the news.
Correct.
Okay.
But like, I wouldn't
So,
want to make it like public. Like, I wanted it to be like the people that she knows that needs to know, kind of thing. You know what I mean?
okay.
Because I don't want to make it public to where like everyone's gonna be like, oh, but if we go there, we're gonna be able to like keep it on the low that we got him.
Okay. Um. Okay. So you guys go into uh the Stonehill Inn. uh, and upon entering, you do see a few people scattered around. You happen to see Sildar and the, the town master sitting at one of the tables in the back, along with um, the regulars there in town, uh, including the Weaver. Obviously, you see um, obviously you see the 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 wife. Um, you see an old farmer. You see the barmaid. You see the miner. And then the young boy, and then you see the Weaver. So along with Sildar and the town master.
I guess if the town master's there, you walk up to the town master, right? I
Makes
kind of
sense to
don't like
me.
what is the town. What like the town master be like our like mayor then
Yeah,
basically.
he'd be like similar to the mayor.
So I guess he'd kind of be somebody that'd want to know that.
Let's go. Let's go. The mayor and
What?
tell our story.
So what do we say when we walk up to him?
Don't we have the dude still?
Yeah, but like, are we just gonna
Throw him
throw
on
the
the
dude to
table.
him?
Let's throw him on the table.
Really?
So you guys
Yeah.
walk over there and throw a glass staff at the feet.
Ask him for our reward.
I just want to make sure that's what you guys are doing then, or not.
And we're discussing it.
Okay.
I say we go over there and just throw him on the table and be like, "We got him, boys."
Still think we should have cut his head off when we had the chance.
I mean, he's still
I
unconscious.
mean, you
so-
could literally walk over there with your knife still around the guy's neck. I don't care. So you could chop his head off at any second. Like, that's perfectly fine with me. But it seems like some other people want to throw him on the table. I think it'd be dope if you walk over with your like knife around his head, like his head, like you holding onto his hair with your knife around his like neck, being like, "We got him, boys. Do you want his head or do you want him alive?"
You guys are also violent.
It makes us look cool. Your
Let's
idea was
stick-
just walk over there and throw them on the table and not say anything. Just throw them on the table and be like, yeah.
I mean, message received, right?
I think our message is a little more violent and cooler.
All right, let's do your violent cool message then.
I mean, I'm fine with throwing them. I just like,
No.
where do we go from throwing them on the table? Are we just
No, violent and
looking at
cool.
them?
Catgram, go do violent and cool.
So
Alright.
that option seems
Uh,
cool.
I drag him into the tavern here, prop him up next to one of the pillars in there, and grab his hair, pull it back, holding my short sword across his throat. We got him.
How tall is this guy
Um,
compared to Scatgram and stuff?
As,
Like,
as you're dragging him across the ground, you see Sildar jump up and run towards you guys. He said, "You found him, Yarno. You found him. I can't believe it. What happened?"
Yarnow. This is Glassstaff.
He just looks and he's like, "Do you mean I mean I found. I'm sorry. I found that he had run. After talking to some of the locals, I hadn't seen you guys again. Apparently, he had run a couple months ago after arriving here, and he was and he disappeared. I mean, I guess he must have changed his name. Um, he looks at Pip and he goes, "Pip, run and grab Sister Gariel, quick!" And Pip runs out the door to go get Sister Gariel. And he's like, "Thank you for being merciful with him. We could we'll definitely make sure he is he is has his, the sentence he deserves." Um, and then he comes back. All of a sudden, shortly after, Pip ran over and runs back with Sister Gariel. And you see her do some motioning, and she casts a spell in order to heal him. And Glassstaff starts to come back to it. And Sildar looks at Yarno and immediately is like, "What were you thinking?" Uh, and Glassstaff just says, "There was power to be had here." And what do you guys do?
Guess I put my sword away again, mumbling under my breath.
What do you mean that there's power here?
It's why I started the Red Brands. I through the Lord's Alliance, I set up a meeting with the Black Spider. She knows of the Forge's spells.
This black spider person, could you set up a meeting for us?
The only meeting she would have with you guys is to get me free.
I don't know if you're quite in the bargaining position right now, so I'm gonna whap him with his glass staff.
Sildar stops you. He puts out his hand and stops it, but like, let the law take care of this. If you guys have questions for him, that's fine. But the law will handle it from here.
What are we gonna do about all his red brand followers?
If you still think they're going to be a problem, and you haven't and you don't think that you've completely taken care of the problem, you can go back to the manor and take care of the rest of them. Take care of the rest of the issue. But I think once they're gone from here, they won't be returning.
What about what's in that crevasse in your hideout? What kind of things down there?
He looks at you and he's like, "Huh? You didn't kill it?" And he's like, "Well, me and Nothic have a little agreement. Or me and the Nothic have a little agreement. Make a history check for me, Cole.
Okay.
Just anyone or everyone? Or...
Cole. 9.
Okay. You don't really have any idea what it is, exactly, but and he just looks at you and says he protects some things down there, but those are his things.
Did we overhear them saying it's a Nothic?
I mean, you're all standing there, yeah. I just had him make the check because he was the one who asked the question.
Can anyone make like a history roll?
I mean, if you would like to make one too, that's fine.
Are you
Since I
talking
overheard it.
about people, about prisoners?
I got a 12.
Yeah,
Is Nothic gonna eat something? Eat people?
I have a stage background that if I don't know,
he won't eat. What was that?
I have the sage background, so that way, if I don't know or recall a piece of lore, I know where to obtain it, whether it be from like a library or something like that.
Okay, yeah. I mean, you would be able to find the definition of a Nothic in a library or some type of book there. I mean, clearly
Alright.
Glassstaff knows, but he's just not going to tell you what exactly it is because he wants you.
Gus will make a trip to the library after this and figure it out.
I guess my history check didn't find.
Yeah,
I
it
don't
was.
know
It
anything.
was also a little too low.
Okay.
What about me?
really
Can
wanna
I
go
make a
punch this
history
guy.
check to see if I know it off the top of my head?
I'm just gonna say no, just so that way it's not a bunch of skill dogpiling on everything.
Guess I gotta go look in the library
Here
then.
you go. This is what I'll do. I'll let Felidor make it with advantage, so I'll let him roll again. But that will be you guys all helping him try and recall it. Okay, so that'll be higher. So, Anothics were once wizards who dared to unlock magical secrets they couldn't fathom. Though gifted with strange cosmic insight that allows them to extract knowledge from other creatures, Nothics are no longer the wizards they once were and have no memories of their previous lives. So it's kind of like a golem. Or like a similar. That would probably be the best example of it.
Scary.
I just brought up since my character knows, I brought up the Nothic thing.
Okay. Sildar looks at you all and he's like, if you guys have no further questions for him, I appreciate I appreciate you bringing him back alive. And then he just goes, here. This is what I can give you for it. And he hands you guys a pouch with 200 gold pieces.
I think I'm good with questions. Anybody else have anything else?
No. Now that I know, we realize what a Nothic is.
Do we want to ask him about any other treasure up in the manor, or I mean, he probably won't tell us.
Oh, that's a
but
good question. Who do you have prisoner up there?
Oh, it's not like one prison.
I'm gonna make a roll to see if he actually even knows about this.
That's fair.
Um, on it's just gonna just be a straight luck roll. So 11 or higher, he does know. Less than 1 through 10, he doesn't have any idea that this actually happens. um, he just looks at you and he goes, "Well, we heard that there were some nosy people in town, and one of them decided that he could take us all out on his own. After we took him out, we decided that his whole family didn't need to be in town anymore, and they were going to be slaves. And you guys could probably put together. So I'm looking for their names again.
That's probably the woodcarver family.
Yes, that's what I was looking for, their name though. Exactly. But yes, it is that family are the ones up there.
Yeah, save them.
Myrna Dendrar, and then Nars and Nelsa.
Said Myrna, Nar, and Densa.
Yeah. Yes. Myrna is the mom, and then the kids are Nars and Nilsa.
Nards.
Nars,
Wolfman's got
Nars.
nards.
All right. Well, so are we gonna rest before we continue the journey, guys?
I think we should probably take a long rest. Like, I really vote for a long rest in the end.
Who all did you guys talk to? Because I know you would talk to the Weaver, or not the Weaver. Well, one of you guys talked to the Weaver. Cole did.
I'd really
I did.
only talk to the main person.
Yeah, and
not
she
the
didn't have
bar.
anything. You talked to the bar. Didn't Matavius? Did you also talk to that bartender?
I talked to the
Or
shopkeeper.
okay,
And the bartender.
yeah, I
and
thought
the
you
other
talked.
shopkeeper.
Well, I know you talked to. I thought you would also talk to the innkeeper or something.
I talked to like I think 2 or 3 different people about finding a crossbow.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
they said if we dealt with the Red Brand gang, then
Okay.
we could get one or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. I just trying to think of who all. Okay. So what do you guys do?
I'm down for a
Gonna
long
take a
rest if we're able
long
to take one.
rest.
I'm gonna order a haunch of meat.
Okay.
And try to feed my wolf friend again.
Okay. So the tender comes over. You order that. Then you run out back.
Animal handling.
Yes.
I want to attune to my glass staff.
All right.
That's another fail.
You will be able to do that with this long rest. You can do both. Take a long rest and do that. It takes the food, but you can see that it's like becoming visibly annoyed that it's tied up all the time. And
Yep. All right.
I don't have any spell slots, otherwise I could, talk to it or something, but
No. All right. I'm gonna go here and pay for a room, I guess. Actually, I'll be nice.
can we just
Get
pay for everyone having a room out of the gold and stuff that we haven't divvied up?
I was gonna pay for everyone's room out of mine. Be nice for once.
I'm cool with whatever.
Or we get rooms on the house because we just took down the big bad guy.
I mean, you could ask for it. I'm not very charismatic, so they're not going to really believe me.
I charismatic.
Does anybody have anybody very charismatic want to try and get us some free rooms for bringing in the big bad guy?
I can try. I also
I'll give
have
it a.
the
I can
staff.
give. I can give it a go.
I think we should at least try, right? If we gotta pay for a room, we gotta pay for a room, but we should at least try to get free.
Cole, give it your best shot.
All right.
So you're going to talk to the innkeeper?
Yeah.
Um. Okay. What do you say?
I kind of walk up to the bar and I act like I'm kind of letting my guard down and kind of like I put it on a brave face and kind of clutch um my chest a little bit, like my ribs, breathe a little bit heavier and I- could I trouble you for a glass of water? That those fights took quite a bit out of us. Bring them in. We were talking a big game, but we're hurting quite a bit, and I could use a little something to
Uh. She calls
recuperate with.
over. She calls over Pip and tells him to go grab a glass of water.
Thank
Also, for
you.
your honk of meat, it was 6 copper pieces.
Listen, um, we're trying to do right by this town, and I think we've done a service. Do you think we could get some rooms and shack up? We could really use the a good long rest after all that.
Were you able to take care of the Red Brand Gang?
They are falling apart as we speak. They are on their way out.
I mean, if they're gone, um, and you see Sildar walking out with the town hall master and uh, Glassstaff. Uh, you see them walking out, and then she's like, "Is that him there?"
That's the Gloss stuff. That's their leader. Without him, the whole operation falls apart, and now he's in chains.
Um, of uh, of course you've done a great service to us.
Oh, thank you.
Of course you can have some room.
All right. You, I can't tell you how relieved that makes me. Maybe a little bit of food for my compatriots here. It's not too much trouble.
Um, th- s- I mean, I mean, we still do need. We still do run a business here. Go ahead and make a persuasion check with advantage. Maybe a
Okay.
DC 15,
Okay.
because they are a business after all. They're a
With
small
advantage.
mom. Yeah, they're a small mom and pop shop that you're just trying to run out of.
13 and 14.
He's like,
Ah,
uh,
we got a
The
+5 to
struggle.
persuasion.
Like that's so close. She's just like she almost wants to do
I,
it. Like
I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You misunderstand me here, and I'll pull out 3 gold and like thank you for the rooms and like
Oh,
if that's enough
this
to
is
cover the food.
this is enough for more than everything. But thank you. We sincerely appreciate everything you've done for us. Uh,
Yeah.
I'll work on getting your friend's hand crossbow for him as soon as I can.
Oh, blessings. Thank you so much. And I'll kind of keep the act up and hobble a little bit away. My foot kind of drags a little bit, and then
Uh,
like I'll put my arm around Malin and have him kind of like pretend to carry like put my arm around and pretend to put weight on him and be like, all right, they're kind enough to give us some rooms and stuff, and we've got some food coming for us as well.
oh, that sounds great.
Pip comes over with your water and gives it to you.
Oh, thank you. Down in 1.
Would you like some more, sir?
Yes, please. Yes.
He grabs the glass and runs off. A little bit more. What do you guys do?
I'm fine with just eating the food that was ordered, and then taking my long rest for the night, going up to the
Okay.
room. Unless
So
anyone has like anything to do in between the, I'm
As-
down to stay and like do stuff. I don't have anything.
so after a while, after a little while, they do come out with the food, and you guys can eat that. And then
I think I can drink Scatgram under the table.
Hmm. Well, you got about 200 pounds on me, at least. I'll take the bet. 5 gold.
All right, I'll put up 5 gold.
okay. So you guys are going to. It'll be per each round. What are you guys drinking? I guess.
Ale.
Well,
I'd just
yeah.
say
What are
probably
the
doing a bit.
options?
I mean, it'd be like a normal bar, like ale or
Probably a whiskey, right?
yeah, or some type of hard liquor, or it would be a like a wine.
I think you'd do
Uh,
ale, right?
I'm gonna go with the
Yeah.
mead.
Okay, so for a pitcher of wine, it's going to be 2 silver pieces, and we're going to say that that'll be enough for 4 rounds. What would you like for a? Well, are you drinking ale then, or are you going to be drinking the wine with them?
I'll drink the wine with him.
Okay, so then it'll be enough for 2 rounds. So
Toe for toe.
every 2 rounds, you guys are doing this. You guys are going to be paying 2 silver. So,
Works for me.
well, what we'll do is it'll be a first to 5 loses.
Okay.
So I'm gonna need you both to make Constitution saving throws.
First to 5 what?
Loses. High roll wins.
Oh.
Is anybody else doing anything at this time? Also,
I would just be watching.
Okay.
I'm gonna watch the drink
Okay.
off.
So you guys both slam it down, and Angren's just like like no effect at all. And Scatgram like tries to eat some food in between, but you could definitely tell that hit him a little harder. So go ahead and roll another con saving throw, both of you.
And that one for me there.
So that's gonna be 2 failures. So that second drink, you can tell, Angron's handling it pretty well, while Scatgram, actually how I should do this, but that's fine. I'll keep it doing it this way. This is a competition. You see Angron's handling it pretty well, but you see Scatgram like get up and what does he do as he starts getting a little more drunk, Scatgram? Like, is he more boisterous? Is he like bragging about something? Is he?
He's more of his lips become more loose.
Okay.
Still, he becomes more talkative and not as shelled and as hardened as he has been.
Okay. Is there anything he says in particular, then, or just like starts blabbering about like things he has or whatever?
About missions and stuff that he's taken on in his past, mostly about his glorious ones. He slips up and speaks a little bit about one of his disastrous failures that kind of got him going in this pathway here.
Okay. Both of you go ahead and make another.
So I'm
So
down
I gotta
3
pay
to 0.
another.
Yes.
I'm
This
gonna
will
pay
be 2
another
silver.
2
So
silver.
yeah. So total is 2 silver plus 2 silver.
So I'm gonna take out my 2 silver now, or 4 silver now.
Oh dang! Did I lose that one? Oh
You
no!
did. So this one hits Angron. You actually see Scatgram. Go ahead and make a sleight of hand check for me. Angron, make a perception check.
You knew what I was going to start doing next, didn't you?
So you actually see Scatgram when he takes his drink, he just like throws it over his shoulder and pretends like he's drinking. Which is why this one affected you more, Andron, is because Scatgram didn't actually take the drink, but you don't notice it. Go ahead and make another Constitution saving throw.
Oh my goodness!
So Angron loses this round again. Go ahead with another one.
Oh, I thought you wanted to do slightly.
Oh no, you're fine. You actually took this one because you know taking half of the drinks that he is or whatever.
Yeah, I won.
What that is? So
It's
Scatgram.
4-2.
So you see Scatgram getting really, really drunk at this point. And right now you're at 6 total silver pieces. I don't know how you guys are gonna splitting that.
I've just been taking it out of mine. That's
okay.
fine.
So have I.
So Scatgram is like really. I mean, I guess if you guys both took 2 silver pieces, you guys could both pay 4, and that'd be enough to cover it all. I think. But I think it's going to be over soon. I think 3 more rounds it will be over either way. Okay, so Scatgram is really, really drunk at this point.
Stolen from that dwarf.
Eldor, too bad they're not elves. This wouldn't affect them very much.
And so what were you saying, Scatgram?
Why did I steal from that dwarf? It was an easy mark. How did I mess it up?
All right, and go ahead and both of you guys roll another con saving throw.
Dang.
Angron, this one affects him a little bit more.
Now that things are really getting heated in the contest, I'm going to break out my flute and start playing a tune.
All right, go ahead and make a performance check. All right, so Felidor whips out his flute and starts playing a nice little tune, and it is a good tune. Everybody, turns. They're obviously started watching this spectacle, but they're turning to him to kind of see him doing this. Go ahead and make another Constitution saving throw. All right. So Scatgram starts to drink this last one, and just like gets like partway through, and like can't like stomach it. He just starts to like wobble, and and just kind of like lays his head on the table like he's tired. Go ahead and roll one last Constitution saving throw, DC 10 for me, Scatgram.
So DC 10?
Yep. No, roll a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Yeah.
You gotta beat
the
it.
challenge. Yeah, you gotta beat it. Okay.
Okay.
This was to see if you threw up or not.
Okay.
So you just kind of see Scatgram lay his head on the table, and like he's like not moving. Like he's very clearly falling asleep. And a little worse for wear from their drinking contest. So the gold you guys put on the table is yours for the taking.
Yay! Got 5 gold. I'm like, I can sort of feel it in my fingers.
I'll carry Scatgram up to his room.
All right. So you guys just gonna take the long rest?
Yeah, that sounds good now.
I think so.
All right.
For
Everybody,
that performance, yes.
You guys can all hit the long rest button on your character sheet. Um,
I've been long rested.
all right, and then anything you guys were gonna do in the morning?
I'm gonna go see how bad Skakram's hangover is.
I guess Scatgram, you can roll another Constitution saving throw, and you can tell us however you think it would be, based on that.
Been better, been worse. Not used to this human crap.
That seems pretty modest for a goblin that almost passed out at the bar.
Look at my size. What do you expect?
You almost got me. You're a pretty stiff competition.
So you guys headed downstairs then, or?
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's head downstairs.
Okay. You guys head downstairs, and the innkeeper. Trying to think of her name because I'm bad at remembering all these names. Cholina, she comes up to you, Matavius, and is like, I really can't thank you guys enough. I hope this is enough to show our appreciation. Many people from the town have heard what you did, and we were all able to come together. And she hands you a hand crossbow and 20 bolts for it.
Woo!
Oh,
Crossbow!
So you can add that to your inventory, or if you had it in your inventory already, you can equip it.
Can I ask like metagame question here?
You just have to hit the button. There's a little box to check next to the weapon.
Are we having like an easy way of like converting like some of the pearls and stuff to gold? Are we just like kind of saying that we're easily able to convert those? As soon
I
as
mean,
we
like
get back to town,
you could
or
go to like it'd probably be Lion Coster would be the easiest way if you wanted to sell them there, and he would give you fair market value. If you don't want to negotiate at all, if you want to negotiate though, there's a chance you get less than fair market. But if you guys just want to go in there and like sell each of the pearl for 100 gold or whatever it says, so the carnelians for 10 gold.
yeah,
Or, yeah,
that'd be what I'd be fine with.
yeah. If you just want, if you guys are
If
all
we're
okay
okay
doing
with
that,
like easy, simple like that,
yeah,
I'm also okay with like later on if like somebody is really good at persuading, we want to like try to
yeah.
get more out of stuff.
I'm
Like,
not.
how
I'm
does a
not sure
group?
exactly. I know that sometimes these can be used in
It
like
would probably also
spells
have
and
to be
stuff.
in a certain town too. Like a town like this probably can't buy it for more than fair market value
Yeah,
or something like that too, right? I guess it'd be up to the
yeah.
group. Do you guys want to just like sell the stuff for fair market right now, or do you want to hold on to it and sell it later?
I'd say
I'm
let's
good
get
with fair market.
fair market. Sounds good to me.
yeah, I'm cool with that.
Also, if you like, if you want to buy it out of it, like that's also an option. I don't know.
And like
I
if you
just like the
guys,
idea of doing fair market, so then we just kind of get it simplified and get the gold out.
and I know when I'm a character, I like to, uh, like large numbers of gold annoys me, so I like to like convert it, or like large numbers of silver and stuff. So I
Oh,
like to
like
try
you
to get
have
it down
like
to like a
30
platinum.
pearls or something on you.
Well, like if like and my other character, I've had like up to like 600 copper and like 800 silver on me.
Oh yeah, I
You
get
know,
that
and
too.
so I like wanted to condense it down into gold and platinum. If you guys want to, you guys can do that at the miners exchange. To go
Do we
before
just
it's
want
just
to?
like a free thing to do.
Do we just want to sell the stuff now and divvy everything up since it's kind of getting later in our session here, just to get everything all squared away today?
I'm
That
down
makes
with
sense to
that.
me.
If so, if we just go ahead and sell everything, everyone except for me gets 99 gold. I'll take 98, and then 30 silver each from everything. if we sell it all for just fair market value. What he
I mean,
told us.
that's cool with me.
90
That
gold,
works for
30
me, too.
silver.
99 gold each. I will take 98. And then everyone gets 30 silver. And that's the loot from everything.
We took the scrolls.
I don't think you've given them out, so it'd be
There, we haven't done anything with them yet. There's a scroll of charm person, a scroll of fireball. I don't have a need for them, so I pass. Anyone who wants them, I don't have them.
Oh, I don't really want him as a druid, so
Can Angron get the fireball one?
Fine with that, unless anyone against that.
no.
What are they?
there's scrolls, so he can cast fireball at one time. I think I'm gonna have to double check on how to use scrolls used. I think since he can cast the spell at some point, like
He has a
on
way
the
of
spell
learning
list.
it, doesn't he?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Since he doesn't like have to do a proficiency, or he gets like if he gets like advantage or something. I'll
Like
have to
if
look
you
at the
don't
rules.
normally cast spells, it's very hard. It's still hard for you
Yeah,
to cast a spell on a scroll.
yeah,
Like it's still possible, but it's not very
correct. Yeah,
possible.
and so that
Is
would be like
scroll of fireball not in your stuff?
it might not be. I don't. I know like some of these things you only get it if you uh like buy the actual campaign, and I have it physically, but not in.
Let me see if I can figure. What is fireball?
I think it's a third
What is
level spell,
this?
right?
Yeah, so also be a scroll of third
Yeah, so you could just
level.
add spell scroll third level, fireball or something.
Well, would the charm person be useful for you? You kind of like
Or
talk.
like
You like
add a
being our
custom
front man.
item. Do
Maybe
the
be
custom
useful in
item
like
again.
one of your persuasions or something. Are you not very proficient in something like that?
Who?
Cole.
I'm sorry, I couldn't
Oh.
quite hear you there.
I was saying since you're usually like the one out front talking for us, would
Mm-hmm.
charm person be useful for you?
Yeah, it could be. I'll
I'm
go
fine
ahead
with
and
you
add it.
having charm person. And then Zach, you can take, or Angron can take fireball.
I think those are just going to be a custom item again, where you guys can just put
Okay.
scroll of, like just scroll of fireball or scroll of charm person. I think is what you guys gonna have to do.
Yeah, I just added a third level spell scroll and then
Yeah.
change it to
I-
scroll of fireball. So whenever I use it, I just have to look up what the
I-
fireball spell does.
As I say, I have thought about grabbing the thing just for the maps and stuff, but I can find good enough substitutes on Google, so I have.
That's fair. I'll probably forget I have this scroll anyways.
Anything else you guys are doing?
That's everything.
That's everything for me.
I'm gonna get one more haunch of meat and get this out of the way.
All right. Go ahead and make a animal handling check.
Yep. Get him out of here.
So you hand it to the wolf, and he's just kind of like freaking out, and he ends up taking the meat, but then breaking away from the hemp rope that he was tied on, and he runs off to the north and then into the woods.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
It was gonna be hard for him to train it,
Yeah.
but what was it? It was always a DC 15 animal handling check.
Oh shit! You should have came to me. I have animal friendship, dude.
And he needed 10 successes or 3 failures over time.
But he also had the stipulation that it can only be made harder
Yeah.
by outside factors. I couldn't improve my odds.
Yeah. I mean, like, he could have gotten, like, advantage or something, but in order to do it in the first place, he needed some way to, like, make it
even want to associate with, and which was the food. I mean, you may have been able. I probably would have given you advantage if somebody was helping you, but that would have been about it.
But I could charm it with animal friendship.
Yeah.
That's all right. You might maybe you'll find someone in the future that you can.
We'll find new pets.
Neopets?
All right. Anything else?
I just imagine that we're probably like sitting down by the table, talking about what we're gonna do today, right? The plan is to go up to the manor and finish
Free the
going through it, right?
prisoners.
Free the
Free the
prisoners.
prisoners.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Should we discuss this Nothic that's in there, since we passed the history check and know about it? Like, do we think that we could take it on?
The only humane thing to do would be to put the Nothic out of its misery.
I mean, since we know about a Nothic, I mean, we could discuss that it does also, have the ability to grant you knowledge of a secret or forbidden lore if we, give it, a gift of like a magic item that's kind of a lore about them, is that they'll give you secrets and forbidden knowledge if you give them a magic item. And we know that Angron has that magic staff, so
But I like my staff.
I mean, it's just something to think of. Would it be worth trading that staff for some forbidden knowledge?
What are you looking for?
I don't know. Just
Forbidden
wondering if
knowledge.
I don't know. Maybe you could learn some super powerful spells that could help us out.
Malin is very interested in this forbidden knowledge. Very interested. I just want to say that.
Out of character, maybe we table that question for next session, or Jim, do we need to have this sort of set?
No, I mean you guys got time to figure out whatever you guys want to do.
Okay.
We're probably not going to do anything more.
Yeah, I was
you
just
guys
thinking
like
we
want
would
to
just
end.
set up.
Unless you guys
No,
want to end in like the front room of the Red Brand or something like that.
So yeah, let's I figure the plan is to go into and free the family and either parlay or kill the Nothic one way or the other. And I don't think we need to make that decision right here and right now.
Oh, I just wanted to bring it up as a possibility since we had a magical item that came.
It's a good question. Well, and with the forge and everything that we are dealing with, it's there's some questions that might be beneficial to answer that are kind of big mysteries. But I'm starting to fade a little bit, so I'm not going to be able to contribute anything to this conversation tonight. I gotta head to hit the hay.
That's fair.
I gotcha. Yeah, I think I can be done for now.
Well, good session, everyone. Thanks.
Yeah.
All right. I will let you guys know before you leave too. I think in a couple weeks we're gonna skip a week. That'll be the 14th, so Valentine's Day.
Yeah,
that
that
way,
sounds
if you guys
good.
have anything planned, you can do that. But I think we're gonna skip that week.
I had D&D planned.
Well, now you can find some other plans potentially. But we'll skip that week, but we'll have next week skip the week, and then we'll come back on the 20th.
Sounds good.
Okay.
All right.
Please.
All right.
So that creature's like this one-eyed creature thing.
Yeah,
that's what a Nothic is.
Yeah, it's a pretty creepy looking thing. Like
I just looked up to see what pictures of it and kind of
it's like
it's
really
driven to violence, and it's just like it's kind of just a giant-eyed flesh and bone with claws,
which is
it's
weird.
Creepy as fuck.
Which is weird the way that they describe it in here, as just because they really do kind of just describe it as like a golem that got,
I was thinking of like a really skinny wizard.
Yeah.
Almost.
Like a mind flayer almost.
Yeah. Well, that's actually pretty cool. And this one has like a satchel on him and everything. That's dope. He has a Rick and
This
Morty eye.
comment. Something bad happened to Mike Wachowski. Meth. It's a hell of a drug. Internet's great sometimes.
So, like, are they privy to all knowledge then? Or do they have limits?
I mean, like the reason they got converted is because they were trying to chase some type of knowledge specifically, like what that knowledge is. Like,
Is that what was talking to us in our heads?
It's very possible. I
Yes,
mean,
they do have telepathy. Or are known to have telepathy.
and they have the ability to learn secret information about people.
That's where we went in there and it was dark and we started
Yep.
random
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
This is what's down in that crack that we saw. According to the goblin friend with us. I don't remember what his name was.
Don't look at any of the abilities though. That's metagaming. Probably like too late.
All right. Oh, go ahead.
I figure if we know what a Nothic is, we'll know some general ideas of things that it can do or things that they've been rumored to be able to do.
I guess that's fair.
Being able to gain insight and secrets from people, or being able to trade magical items for their dark secrets, like knowing those type of things, if we know what they are.
I mean, we could trade something and then kill it at the end and take all the stuff back.
All right. I'm gonna head off. I gotta get ready
Such a
for work.
Slayer idea.
I will talk to you guys next week.
I mean,
Right up.
Bye.
Are you the type that pays for the hooker in GTA and then kills the hooker as soon as he gets out? Trying to get the money back.
Oh, I'm back to full health. Give me my money.
there you go.
This is a business. Gotta keep those profits flush.
This is banging.
I suppose I should probably raid out to somebody.
What?
I'm streaming on Twitch.
Oh, okay.
Boom! Yeah!
Hello, everyone. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. That sounds like we're going to have another D&D session next Monday, and then skip a Monday. Go back at it. I think we should raid my good friend Micro. He is a awesome, chaotic, neutral bard, and he is currently playing a Final Fantasy VII remake, I believe. Yeah. So go hang out there, give him some love, have a good party. It'll be a good time. Anyways, peace out, stay tuned. I'll try to stream more this week. The last 2 weeks have just been absolutely terrible for my mental health. So hopefully things get better the next couple of days. I don't know, they upped one of my medications, so we'll see how it goes. But I probably won't be able to get it until Thursday, so I guess I'll just have to struggle bus for a couple of days. But, you know, it is what it is. Alright. Thanks, everyone. Bye!